The United Nations General Assembly is underway in New York. World leaders met to discuss several issues, including growing fears of an escalated war in the Middle East.
And the president of Ukraine pleaded with the assembly for continued support in his country's war with Russia. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest.
Spiraling conflict today in the Middle East as Israeli military leaders warn troops to prepare for a possible ground offensive into Lebanon to push Hezbollah militants back from the border, despite U.S. calls for calm.
We've been working tirelessly with partners to avoid a full-blown war.
Cross-border airstrikes are ramping up, Israel killing hundreds in Lebanon, displacing tens of thousands. Hezbollah targeting Tel Aviv for the first time ever, with missiles Israel intercepted. All amid growing concerns Israel is not sharing detailed military plans with the U.S.
It's always nice not to be surprised by the action that someone takes.
We have very close daily consultations with the U.S. administration. They know what we're doing by and large.
Iran, which backs Hezbollah, looms over the conflict, and today there are new revelations on another front. Former President Trump's campaign saying intelligence officials have briefed him on real and specific threats from Iran to assassinate him. The campaign calling it an effort to sow chaos ahead of the election.
If I were the president, I would inform the threatening country, in this case Iran, that if you do anything to harm this person, we are going to blow your largest cities and the country itself to smithereens.
That as the former president in North Carolina and Vice President Harris in Pennsylvania are both zeroing in on the economy today, fighting to show voters they care about the kitchen table issues affecting Americans at home, while escalating violence abroad in the Middle East and Ukraine dominates discussions among world leaders at the United Nations General Assembly in New York. In his address to the UN today, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky asked world leaders for more support to break the stalemate in his country's war against Russian aggression. And he warned of the threat Russian strikes could pose to nuclear power plants. Zelensky is set to meet tomorrow with President Biden and Vice President Harris, though likely not with former President Trump. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.